Good evening, everybody, from Dayton, Ohio tonight. How about that? Even brand new chairs in the hotel room. Pretty exciting stuff. Sunday night, I made dinner for me and the wife. A wonderful breaded chicken with Italian seasoning, and we sat down. We had dinner with Jeff Kempen. Pretty exciting. You know, my wife has never really has never met Jeff, but there we were. We were sitting having dinner with Jeff Kempen. And I did notice she began to eat, and suddenly I had to put Jeff on pause so we could say grace so then she could start to eat. I don't think she's really paying attention to you, Jeff. But then I unpaused you and I let you continue to talk during our supper. You know, I figured it's better than having to make conversation. I'll just listen to you. And so as I listened to this, my wife began paying attention. I go, who is that handsome young man, by the way? Anyway, I says, well, that's Jeff Kempen, gosh darn it. Well, Jeff talked about this, his contest, and the holiday contest about the most bestest Christmas ever. So after that was over, suddenly we had a conversation topic, and we began talking about that. I says, man, I have a lot of them. I mean, I got a stockpile full of them. And then she mentioned one. Oh wow. I forgot about that one, but that would be the bestest ever. So that's what we're going to talk about. And it's all works because tonight would be the beginning of it. Not only is this Jeff's birthday, happy birthday, big guy, but it's also my oldest son's, Paul's, birthday today. So the bestest Christmas ever starts on December 12th, 1985. And that's when my son was born. Now, there was some odd stuff leading up to this. And, you know, it started, I don't know, what do we say, 8 months, 7 months before that? Actually, probably 9 months. But I noticed at home I was getting in trouble a lot more than usual. No, I mean, I usually have some smart-ass thing I'm going to say, and I get in trouble a lot. That's fine. I accept that. But I was getting in a lot of trouble, a whole lot more. So then my wife says, man, you're pregnant. No, I'm not. I'm not pregnant. I says, yes, you are pregnant. You need to get checked out. Oh, I am not. Well, I made her go. Sure as heck, pregnant. I knew I was getting in trouble a whole lot more. Something else was going wrong. So the doctor asked, well, how long do you think you've been pregnant? Well, she really didn't know. And, well, we'd been married 3 years. So I was like, I don't know when's the last time. So we took a guess. All right. So come December, we're thinking December 1st would be her due date. Well, December 1st came and went, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. Doctor says, you know what? Let's plan on December 12th. Come on in, and we'll induce labor, and we'll have the baby that day. Oh, wow, isn't this cool? I mean, you could just make an appointment to go have a baby. And I think the doctor said something, I believe it's Jeff Kempen's birthday. He was known, this is in Waterloo, Iowa, but Jeff's known everywhere. So, all right, he sounds like a great guy. Let's go have our son the same day that Jeff was born. So we went to the hospital. Get in. My work was very nice. They gave me half a day off for this. So I thought that was pretty cool, you know, to get a half day off to go have my wife induce labor. So they induced labor, and nothing happened. Well, they broke in the water. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's like, wow, all right, try it a little bit more. Give her some more, whatever they give. Nothing happened. You know what? Well, we broke her water. Got to do something. So they did a cesarean. Everything went well, except the fact that when Paul came out, he wasn't breathing, and just blew as all get out, and so tiny. He could fit on the palm of my hand. I kid you not, the palm of my hand. He was premature. Totally had missed the dates. He should have stayed in the oven at least 2-3 more weeks. But what were you going to do? So they got him finally to cry, but we couldn't touch him. We couldn't hold him. This is our very first child, and suddenly, you know, it's like he's taken away and thrown in one of those incubators. It was devastating. We just, oh my God, you know, what are we going to do? I had no idea. And, you know, my wife, she had to stay in the hospital for a little while, you know, after, you know, going through all this. You know, we would go back and, we couldn't hold him. Finally we were able to get into ICU, And you know, hold on, man, it was just, you know, it was really, really tough. But here it was, just so tiny. We had just the tiniest little baby bottle. You know, when you give them those little, you know, little toy doll, that's the size. And they had to feed them every 3 hours. It was so little, and just trying to get stuff in. And it was kind of rough. But you know what? You know, he had 10 fingers, 10 toes. What more could you ask for, right? Well, you know, it comes down, getting close to Christmas, and the doctor goes, you know what? We're going to let you take him home Christmas Eve. How about that? Our very first Christmas as a family. We were able to get him. So, Christmas Eve, we went to the hospital. He was a little bit bigger than the palm now, a little bit bigger, still very, very tiny. And, you know, we took him home, and, you know, by far, had, you know, best Christmas ever. The first time that we, as a family, celebrated Christmas. It couldn't get more special than that. And then the little bastard caused me 3 years of pure hell. They woke him up every 3 hours to feed him for 2 weeks straight. He got used to it. He never quit. For the next 3 years, every 3 hours, he cried and cried, and he wouldn't quit crying. He wouldn't quit. I was kind of in charge of the night. I'm a pretty patient guy. It's fine. I don't mind. He wouldn't shut up. He wouldn't. You know, one time he tried to ignore him. We just ignored him. He kept going on. An hour later, we finally went in. Freaking kid put his head in the bars. Oh, my God. Now, that's the last time we did that. So I spent many nights on the couch. The little crying guy laying on my chest. If he laid on my chest, he was fine. 3 years. My second son came. He slept the first night. I can tell you, when I die, who gets all the money. Sorry, Paul. I still haven't forgiven you for 3 years of hell, but it was our very best Christmas, so thank you very much. And Jeff Kempen, again, big happy birthday to you. Great contest, so thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that. You know, you've been busy with all the VCLT. It's been really, really nice, and obviously I really appreciate your friendship, getting to know you through the VCLT. So there we go. Bestest Christmas ever that turned into 3 years of hell. Everyone have a great evening, and thanks for watching.